Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the Goofy Foot Garage. As you can see, Fiona has her front end back on, and things are pretty much leveled up, but I'm still running into a few few issues, and this might just be me, but after putting the front end on, you see that nice little gap. Got about an inch gap on the front fenders to the cowl on both sides. So the inner fenders aren't really tight inside, but yeah, same thing over here. Got about an inch gap between the fender and the cowl, side cowls. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that. I don't know if the fender's going to suck in at all, or if I need to just trim off that and like put in a 1-inch spacer in there just to make it fit. I don't know, we'll figure that out. But front end's on, hood is on. Oh, it's heavy. But yeah, hood's on, got the hood hinges on it, radiator's in place. Inner fenders are on. Obviously engine's covered up because I don't want any dust and crap already. Got enough of that in there as it is. And took everything off of it. As you can see, I got the blue tape on it. So that's where I'm gonna cut to put the extended cab on. So I'm cutting everything to the right of that blue tape is getting cut off. That back window getting cut off, everything. And as I've noticed, when I do put the extended cab on, when I put the back half of the 51 on there, as you can see, the cab sits down past the frame. So I'm gonna have to cut the extended cab out a little bit just to fit the saddle of the frame a little bit. So I'll have to figure that out, how I'm doing that, because this, as you can see, I just cut the whole back bottom half of the cab off to get this cab on. So, but the running boards are bolted on. Everything's sitting pretty level. Tires are pretty decently centered inside the wheel wells. So now the next thing is to chop the back of this cab off and go down to my other garage and get the 51 cab and cut the back half of that off and see what I need to do to get it to sit over here. So stay tuned and we'll see how this goes. And through the magic of YouTube, I have cut the back half of Fiona off. So the back half of this F1 is off. So you can see I left that little support across the back. Helps it, keeps it more a little stable. I don't know, I just thought it would be a little bit better to have than having this thing flopping loose. So I left that. And that's the back of the half of the cab, the top half with the window. I'm debating on if I want to keep that and like cut the window in half and use that for little corner windows in the extended cab. Or if I'm just gonna, when I take the doors and cut the door in half, use the back half of the window frame and use that for corner windows. So we'll see. For now, I'm gonna go get the back half of the 51 cab and throw it on here and see how it looks. So stick around. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. The back half of the 51 is kind of put on. So I'm gonna go through and cut the top rails, like where the drip rail is. Cut that off so I can fit there. I'd need to cut the bottom floor out of the 51 extended part because that's still there and that's what's holding this thing up. So all that, it's hard to see, but yeah, all that's all gonna get cut out. So that's obviously resting on the frame there and it's just holding it up higher than it needs to be. So I'm gonna cut that out and I'm gonna cut that out and yeah, keep as much of the roof for now. Yeah, so now we're getting there. It's almost looking like it's an extended cab. So stay tuned. I'm gonna do some trimming and then probably call it a night. It's getting kind of late. It's about 6:30 on Sunday. So hang out, stay tuned. So I'm gonna have to call it a night. It's getting kind of late. It's probably about almost 8 o'clock on Sunday. Need to get some supper. But I did some cutting on the up on the roof around the drip rails. Cut out little corners to see if I can get it to fit a little bit lower. As you see, it's kind of a little cocked back. That's because of that roof panel. It's kind of holding it up a little bit, but that's about where she's gonna sit. Needs to go down about, I don't know, it's about an inch and a half. I have to cut a little bit more out of the floor, out of the back half to get her dropped down over the frame a little bit. But hey, it's on there. So it's starting to look like a 51 F1 cab and a half with a short bed. Give me a little full-on picture of it. Obviously I don't have the grill in, but that's what it looks like. gonna look kind of cool. Put some corner windows in it. Give me a little bit more room for moving my seat back, throwing some junk in the back. So yeah, this is gonna be a fun little truck once I get it running. So we'll see. Anyhow, that's how I'm gonna end tonight. Get in, get some supper. So you guys, I hope you enjoyed the videos. I hope you had fun. Hope you learned something. If you guys are doing some of this or doing something like this, I hope I'm helping you out. If not, if you're just enjoying my videos, again, thanks for watching. I appreciate anything and everything you guys do. Yeah, if you have any comments, put them in the comment section below, or if you have any questions, let me know. So from now, I'm just gonna call it a night, and hopefully next week I'll come back and get this thing to fit where it's supposed to be, get it tack welded in, and then start working on filler panels and go from there. So you guys have a great night. We'll catch you guys later.